Jen, do you have a good answer for that?
Yeah, I
I
do.
mean, an answer.
Yeah, well, okay, so for me, I mean, it's been like really big for me. So I got diagnosed with autism in December, and like the thing with people that are autistic that don't get diagnosed as kids is like they're milder, but like they also can mask better. So I like have all these little algorithms in my brain about how to people, and like it's exhausting. And most of my life, I've just kind of been burning out continuously from doing that. So like getting my diagnosis, it's like, well, cool, I'm not going to mask anymore. I'm going to be myself as much as possible, and even if I'm doing things that look autistic, or like I'm having like a sensory meltdown or something, you know. So like, so trying to be more authentic, but so much of that has to do with like connecting with people, and even like when I don't understand something or why people are doing something, asking them directly, even if I used to think it might make me look stupid. So all that, but then all of a sudden I was like isolated. And when people are under stress, and like change is really difficult for people with autism, which I now really know, like my whole life just kind of imploded. Like everything I used to do was gone. Like my job is like something that was affected by it. So like all of a sudden I was like aware of my diagnosis, aware that I was masking, I was dropping that, and I was feeling I like my symptoms were a lot worse. So the more stressed you are, the more tics and stims you end up doing. So I felt like super fucking weird for like 2 months. And like I started writing to process like all the self-reflection that gave me an opportunity to do, because like as soon as I got my diagnosis, it's like I literally had repressed memories because I couldn't figure out why that happened to me. And now it's like, oh well, it's because I have autism. Shit. And like just trying to digest everything, but also not really having contact with other people or my life. It was like a little bubble of that. And now that I've kind of adapted to that, it or I guess the stress of what it is now, this is the new normal. Now it's probably gonna be weird when things change again for me, but it was just like a little vacuum where I realized that I don't know, like I could accept myself the way that I am, but it was I felt more autistic than I have in my life, so it was also kind of weird. Like I couldn't pretend I was normal anymore.
Hmm.
Normal.
Interesting. Yeah, it was like a catch 22 where you became more aware
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it became more triggered.
I
So
don't.
I mean,
Uh,
I just have one question, and it's not like in a rude way or anything, but do you feel like that since you were saying that you got that diagnosis, do you think that it really did like affect you, like as far as how you view things regularly? Like, did it change your point of view on stuff? I guess is what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, it did. Because so like my whole personal project since I was a kid was trying to figure out why everything felt hard for me that didn't look hard for other people, and not having a language to talk about it, because there's something wrong with you on a not wrong, there's something different about you on a neurological level, and you have like impairments or strengths and weaknesses that don't fit with other people. It's super hard to explain what's happening to you. Like there's not really good language for that. So now that I have a sense of that, like I don't have this preoccupation with if I'm measuring up to something. And like at all times I used to do that, and I'm not now. So like my perspective on everything is just clearer.